afternoon, Tumblr followers. Shauna here. I just got back from the hair salon. It might not look that short if you don't know, but if you know me, this is short for me. I cut off quite a bit. So, I think it's nice. I think it's a little bit Jenna Louise Coleman as I'm looking at it. Like, maybe I can pretend I'm Jenna Louise Coleman, because Hannah said one time that she'd cast Jenna Louise Coleman as me in a movie about her life, and I was like, fucking ace. Hey, look what I have. It's the cup that I talked about in my last vlog. It says Jeffersonian Anthropology Unit, and it's a little Vitruvian man, and I have coffee in here right now, and it's this morning's coffee with a shit ton of, like, caramel creamer, and it's so good. Like, forget about it. I probably put way too much creamer, but I didn't put any sugar, so yay for me. So, my intention for this vlog was going to be, Fandom edition, even though I talked a lot about my fandoms last time, too, because I asked for questions on Tumblr, and that's what I do on Tumblr. I asked like 4 times for y'all to send me questions, and nobody sent me questions. So, I'm mad because somebody sent me a really good fandom question in my inbox, and my inbox ate it. And I didn't save it anywhere, because I was like, oh, I'll go back and save it later. And that was a stupid decision, because now I lost the question. But I did have Amber, aka Crumble Batch with Custard Freeman, I think that's your URL, asked me the following questions. What got you into preferred fandom? Do you have an OTP? Why are they your OTP? What are your headcanons for favorite characters? Quotes were where I'm assuming insert fandom here or characters here. Now, I could talk about Sherlock. See, I'm laughing just thinking about it. But, I'm a little bit in kind of a Series 3, like, frenzy. And, like, thinking about it gives me heartburn at this point. Like, that's how excited I'm getting. It's kind of a problem. So, I'm going to avoid talking about Sherlock, and I'm going to talk about a sort of related fandom, and I'm going to say Cabin Pressure. Cabin Pressure, which is brilliant. And I think it takes a different kind of commitment when you're listening to something like that, because it's not like an audio book where, like, they're describing all the action. So, but, like, it's something that you really have to think about it and think about what's going on, and I really like that. The writing of the characters is so brilliant that even though we don't have physical things for the characters, like, I still listen to it, and it plays out in my head like it's a series, like it's a television series, and I love that. And I think it's a testament to John Finnemore's writing. I think the man is flawless and a genius. It's a brilliantly written series, and all the individual episodes, they're like things that happen, and everything like comes together and fits together so well at the end, and you just go, how do? I know he works very hard on the scripts, and I know, like, they take up a lot of his life, and it's like a big commitment for him to say he's going to do a series of Cabin Pressure. And I understand that, but they left us with a cliffhanger, and I'm not going to be happy should they never resolve that cliffhanger. That is 100% not fair. So what got you in? Okay, I know, I should be answering questions. I ramble. Sorry. Amber asked me what got you into preferred fandom. Benedict Cumberbatch, that's what got me into preferred fandom. Do you have an OTP? I do, as a matter of fact. Carolyn and Herc. They're perfect. They're wonderful. I think they're the cutest freaking couple to ever happen on the face. I don't even know. I love older people in love. I love everything about them. My other OTP, of course, is Martin, Creef, and Happiness. He's just such a put-upon character. I mean, I want Happiness for all of them, obviously, but, like, Douglas wins all the time, and I want Martin to win. So if Princess Teresa makes him happy, you go for it. You go for it. I don't, like, I feel like I haven't seen enough of the Princess and Martin's relationship as a relationship to, like, really ship it the way I do Carolyn and Hark. Um, I mean, I loved her in the episode that she was in when she was, like, especially the part at the end where she saved him from the dragon. I thought that was extraordinarily clever. Tip of the hat to Mr. Finnemore, as usual. That was pretty great. Why are they your OTP? I think I kind of just explained why they're my OTP. Because Carolyn is such a curmudgeon. And also, so is Hark. And I think they're wonderfully curmudgeon-y together. The next question was, what are your headcanons for favorite characters? Insert favorite characters here, I guess, was the intended punctuation. Okay. My number one headcanon is just that out of the four main characters, I mean, leaving Hark aside as much as I love him, for, like, the four main MJN crew is just, they're all bros, you know, and they love each other, and they love the dynamic they have together, and even if they won't admit it, they want to stay the four of them forever. In Wokingham, when Martin's older brother, Simon, like, grabs him and, like, picks him up, and I'm assuming spins or does something, and says he's flying. Someone suggested that it was something he used to do with Martin when Martin was a kid, because until Martin was 6, he wanted to be an airplane. I think, you know, in that episode, you're kind of, for most of it, you're supposed to be on Martin's side. I mean, I am, because I'm always on Martin's side, but I think that's what Simon is doing. That's my headcanon for that. Is that that's something Simon did when they were kids, and Martin used to love it because he used to want to be an airplane, and his brother would be like, "Oh, he's flying, he's an airplane." Carolyn is that she, even though she won't say it, she does love Hark, and I think she knows that she loves Hark. Part of it is protecting herself in case something happens. I think part of it is protecting Arthur. You know, maybe she was dating someone for a while and just it ended for whatever reason, and Arthur got really upset, and she realized that hurt him. You know, I don't know, because she lets Arthur live with her and stuff, so she's obviously a really good mom and a really, like, protective mom. Like, I think her number one priority is always Arthur. When, I think I listened to Fittin' twice this week, kind of on accident, and when her ex-husband and Arthur's dad offers to buy the airplane off of her, offers to buy Gertie off of her, and offers to take on all the debts and stuff, the first person she talks to is Arthur. And what she says is, as someone who potentially would get this airplane, what do you think I should do? So we know the business is not just a selfish venture for Carolyn, even though she thinks it's going to fold at any minute. There is part of her that's saying, okay, this is something that Arthur's going to have one day or something. Okay, Douglas, I kind of already said, I mean, I think Douglas really cares about everyone from MJN, and I don't think he'd admit it, especially Martin. And I mean, because it's easy to love Arthur, and Carolyn, well, she's not easy to love, but I think she's easy to respect, and it's a little harder with Martin because of how he acts. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. I might just do a topic for my next one if anyone wants to give me ideas for what to do. I might do more questions. If you want to, at any time, just come up with a random question. Like, maybe you're wondering what I put on my mashed potatoes. I don't know. Send me a Tumblr ask on and on or not, because I always have a non-on because I'm not popular enough to get a non-hate. and just put, can you answer this in a vlog or something like that, and I will save it this time so my inbox doesn't eat it. Anyway, have a wonderful, magical day, and thank you for sitting through my face. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye. No, why am I doing a Kermit voice to say bye?